Hello, Gyda.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I was just trying to get some trees together for the garden.
I'm disappointed.
What did I do now?
There is a new trial. How come you're not participating in it? As my priestess, you're obliged.
It's it's been quite a day.
I know. That's why I need you to participate in my newest trial.
Your newest trial?
I made this one just for you.
Just for me. Okay. Well, here goes nothing, right?
That's the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're ready. Your trial begins now.
What?
What?
You want me to fight you?
Yes, I promised you suffering. That was a joke, Gyda. Just a little prank.
Oh. I, I mean, I can fight you if you want, but I have a feeling you're gonna win.
Alright, fight me.
What? What?
What's wrong?
Now I can't. Now I can't move.
Oh, are you frozen?
Seems that way.
Nervous? Performance anxiety?
What?
Can't blame you.
No.
Fighting a god. Sounds futile at best.
Mm, indeed, it does.
On the other hand, now that I have you here, and there is nothing you can do,
You're going to hurt me with a sickle.
seems like a fitting weapon, doesn't it?
I mean, for plants, yes.
Every time I see it, a beautiful plant, I get reminded of you, just like the sunset.
That's very nice of you to say. Now, thanks to you, every time I wake up or go to bed, I get to see the sunset on my wall, so
I know you're missing your friends. I know that you try to help them. But there was nothing you could have done. The fact that they considered you their friends, the fact that you were there for them when they were still alive, that is what matters. You will meet them again.
Possibly.
Certainly. It's only a matter of time. Honor their legacy. Make sure that when you see them, you will see them as an honorable warrior or as a deserving person. Live your life to the fullest. That's the best way to honor them.
Mm. Have you ever noticed that people seem to say how they truly feel about you when they're dying? They go the whole time they've known you, never telling you how they feel. And then, as they're about to die, they tell you something that just makes your heart break even more after they're gone.
I will never experience anything like that. I wish I could. Sounds beautiful.
Mm. I would have rather have heard it while they were alive and happy.
Do you think that
Yes.
Magnus would ever propose to you if I didn't push him?
I don't know. He said that he had thought about it and that it was something that he wanted to do, so
He didn't.
maybe eventually.
He lied.
Mm.
My point is, sometimes you need to push people to help them do the right thing.
Mm. And then sometimes you push too hard and you lose the person anyway.
It's still better than doing nothing. At least they know how much you cared.
This is true. Instead, he told my sister and I that we were like his little sisters. And he'd always tried to protect us.
Stan was a fool, but he was a happy fool, with a good heart.
Indeed.
He will find his way to Valhalla. Maybe not right now, but soon. Hela will be waiting for him there. Helana.
I hope so. They deserve nothing but happiness.
Of all the Aesir, was one of the most dedicated, reliable, all the way to the very end.
Yes.
She may not have been the strongest of warriors, but some of the strongest of the Aesir were as strong because of her.
Mhm. She was the only one brave enough to do the trial with me.
I'm not surprised. She was fearless, and she proved it. And whenever she was screaming, "Oh, fuck me, that hurts," I was very proud of her.
Yes. I feel like she would have screamed that a lot in your new one.
Oh, yes. Do you know that Rune finished both my new trials? He was the first one. He was my champion.
It doesn't surprise me. He is quite an amazing man.
He didn't even break a sweat.
I wish he could have shown me how to do it.
I told you, Gyda. No hints, no spoilers. And if you don't like spikes, you only get more of them.
Yes, I feel like I learnt that quite well yesterday. I love spikes so much. They're my favorite thing in the whole wild world.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
I know it looks like I'm still torturing you. I know it looks like I'm still bringing you nothing but suffering. My presence, my actions. You have no reason to trust me. But you do.
I feel like it's the people that say they can't be trusted that typically can. It's probably a stupid thing to think, but
I would never trust a
you
person who's trying to convince me to trust them.
I don't think you've ever asked me to trust you.
And I never will. That is not who I am. Just like I will never apologize to you. Because that is also not who I am. I bring lessons and I bring change. That can be both good and bad. You know this more than anyone.
Yes.
You had enough bad in your life. I think it was only fair to bring some good. For a change.
And now, everyone I become friends with is dying around me.
Such is life. makes those who are still alive even more precious and valuable. The time with them, the limited time you have, even more enjoyable. They may not be perfect, and you may miss those who died, but you still have plenty of people around, and plenty of new ones. A person like you will never be alone. You're far too precious.
Sometimes I feel very, very alone.
As do I. I told you before.
Mm. My sister yelled at me today. We were sitting with Sten. He asked us to come over to see him while he was dying. And she yelled at me to fix him. Told me that I couldn't let him die, that I could fix him and I should fix him right now. Fix whatever's wrong with him. And I could do nothing. It was already too late.
You cannot change someone else's fate when it's their time.
Even the seer said that he was too far gone and he was already being taken.
You already saved your sister when it was her time. There is only so much you can do with your powers. You were unable to save her because of your special connection.
I know. Seer says that it's important to let the dead go. So that they aren't tied to here anymore. Having quite a hard time doing that.
Do you know what else is important in situations like this? Christians? Hugs make everything better. That is the one thing I learned about mortals.
It does feel a little better.
A little. Wow. Daunting. Such a vengeful god. I admire your bravery.
It's not bravery. It's just been quite a day, that's all.
I know this is not going to fix it, but there is something I can try.
Oh? Hmm. Good reminder of the constants in life. The sun will always set at the end of every day.
Indeed, you always have something to look forward to, no matter what.
Mm. It's something I can always rely on. I just like the color. There's from blue, purple, pink, orange, yellow.
It always changes.
Mm-hmm. I wish my garden had this view. The sunset from there kind of sucks. Very pretty.
We might not be able to bring the sunset to your garden, but at least we can bring a bit of your garden over here.
With a little bit of magic.
No magic. I literally just pulled all these flowers from your garden.
What? You did not.
You think I
Did you
wouldn't?
steal? Did you steal flowers from Frigg? She's gonna be so mad at you.
I'll take my chances.
You know, they said that she was at the battle today.
I know.
She helped Mist, apparently.
Funny, isn't it? I've been trying to get Odin's attention, and he sends my mother.
Hmm. Well, the seer said it's because I built her a nice garden.
You seem to have a way with gods.
I don't know about that. Oh.
Sometimes you need to chase the sunset.
Wow. That's quite a view.
It is, isn't it?
Colors look even more beautiful up here.
I agree.
Be careful you don't fall.
Just a little prank.
Uh-huh.
Careful you don't fall.
Yep. Please don't kick me. Lucky you caught me, huh?
Luck had nothing to do with it.
Oh, I see. You know, you fall quite fast when you fall from here.
Indeed.
Why are you trying to get the attention of other gods?
That is a good question. Why do you think I do that?
I'm not sure. You could be trying to be helpful to bring them to the village. Or maybe you just want them to see what you've been up to.
Maybe a bit of both. Maybe none of it. Would you like a hint?
No. No hints. I guess I'll find out one day. Or I won't. Who knows?
I told you before of what I think about this. This whole conquest sparked by Odin.
Mm. So you want him to see what kind of mess he's caused?
In a way. I want him to learn his lesson.
Of course. Mm. Do you think he ever will?
No. Do you think I'll ever stop trying?
No. I met someone yesterday that said they love to just sit and watch the moon pass by every night.
They must lead a very boring life.
Or maybe they just need some peace and quiet. Something to calm their brain and their thoughts.
Do you know what calms my brain and my thoughts? What gives me peace and quiet?
What?
Chaos, action, adventure.
I was going to say people's screams. I guess I was pretty close.
You're not wrong. do find a lot of enjoyment in people screaming in my trials.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get a chance to go up there today. I did leave you some cake.
The cake was appreciated.
Mm-hmm. I also left you some fire water.
Is that
Rather
what it
got a fi-
was?
Mm-hmm. Was it tasty?
I would prefer it to wine.
Hmm. What about to mead?
I think I could live with firewater instead of meat.
Well, that's good to know.
But in the end, these sacrifices. What matters is the people actually taking time in their life to visit my shrine. It's more for them than for me. It gives them a peace of mind.
How do you feel about people going to the temple to worship all the gods?
I am one of the older gods.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they don't forget about me, that's all that matters.
I see.
The other gods have their
Well,
uses, just like me. I would be a fool to deny that. And they would be too. What Canute and Signy did should be applauded.
yes, I agree.
And you contributed too. The garden is loved by many.
Glad I could bring a place of peace and quiet.
Glad I could do the same with my trials. That was a joke.
I, I mean, I guess it. Oh, oh, the moon's quite pretty here.
Indeed. Do you even remember this place?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time.
What do you mean, do I remember?
The rumors have died off. I figured I can bring you here one last time.
Why one last time?
You're about to get married. We don't want your husband to get any funny ideas.
I mean, we're just standing here. I actually don't think we've even walked near the bed.
Indeed. But sometimes you don't want to test your luck, all your resolve.
Hmm. It's up to others to how they react to certain situations. You can't always control their emotions.
Wow. What did you do with Gyda? I don't even recognize you.
Gyda's tired.
Tired, grumpy, and so very wise.
I think I'm grumpy. Have I been grumpy?
Constantly. You sound like you need to clean up someone else's message chest. You need to organize their gems in a way that would be sorted by colors.
I don't know how I still forget that you know almost everything about me. Well, maybe everything.
As long as you remember that some mess you simply cannot clean up. It's up to the people to clean up their own mess. You can offer them a broomstick, but that's about it.
Well, I have a whole house of Sten and Halanas to clean up now. I got left half of their things along with my sister.
Lucky you.
They have a lot of things, including an undead man who I am not sure what I have to do with. It was Halana's pet friend? I don't know. Magnus wants to move into their house. I don't think I really want to.
It does seem a bit morbid, doesn't it?
It just feels a little strange to me. That's all. Plus, I like my house.
Your house is a mess.
What? That is not my fault.
Sounds like you need to dump your husband. He's the mess, dragging you down.
He has an addiction to animals and pets, and he can't let any of them go. He has to keep them all and look after them.
I know. He tried to sneak one away.
Yes,
He didn't succeed.
he was very upset.
I was laughing my ass off.
I told him he was very, very silly to try and sneak that away from you.
I considered shrinking your house, but that would be more of a punishment to you instead of him.
Yes, that definitely would be. I think the sunset in the house is punishment enough for him.
Let it be
Now he
a
has to see.
reminder that he must work very hard to deserve you.
At this point, I can't help but thinking rather morbidly. I just wonder how long it will be before he is taken from me and my sister, his brother.
You cannot think
And
like
maybe I
that.
will be left.
There is not a
Maybe they will
life
be left.
worth living for. Stop. Instead of worrying about people dying, worry about not spending enough time with them while they're still alive. Everyone's
Maybe
time is
you're right.
limited. Everyone will die. What happens before that is what matters the most. So make it matter. Make it count.
I will try.
Try harder. Or I will decorate your home with spikes.
Mm-hmm. I'm afraid to say anything right now.
Exactly. You're finally learning.
I'm just having a hard time right now. I'll be okay eventually.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I would be more concerned if you didn't cry, if you weren't sad. The fact that you miss them is good.
I feel like it would be easier if I didn't.
Would you like things to be easier?
No.
Nonsense. We all want things to go easy. But it's not the case.
Yes, but easier means I wouldn't have known them at all. And that would be worse than what I'm feeling right now, so. Some people say ignorance is bliss. And I suppose it is to some extent. But they have made my life quite bearable and happy since I've been here, since knowing them. And I'm going to miss them a lot.
They're still with you. They will always be.
Doesn't that mean that I haven't let them go?
Here.
I suppose. Can I give you something?
Yes.
Here. You should put this somewhere in here. I think it would look very pretty.
Wow. I can't believe this. You hate my house. You're trying to redecorate it.
No. You said this is the last time that I will be here. So I feel like you should have something to remember me by. Something pretty.
Nothing will ever
I
be as
don't
pretty
think-
as you, Gyda.
It's debatable. I won't argue with you. I already told you I like your house. I think it's beautiful.
There. Now at least I have some company.
I'll bring you a pet next time.
I'm not gonna sleep with a pet.
Like a cute little puppy or something.
There is only one cute little puppy I would share my bed with. And she already has an owner.
Did you just call me a dog? Oh. Thank you.